Did you know that less than 5% of women can do a full strict pull-up? And if you want to become part of that 5%, you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about unlocking your first strict pull-up. Last year, I achieved my goal of hitting 10 strict pull-ups after trying for years and not even being able to get one. So I'm going to show you what actually works to help you get there faster. If you want to grab a free workout guide that is going to help you with building either your first push-up and pull-up, or if you have a few reps, unlock getting more and more and getting stronger and stronger, suitable for multiple levels, so hit the description below and download your free copy. Welcome back to the Mind Body Mastery YouTube channel. My name is Alice. I'm a fat loss, fitness and mindset coach, and I help women lose weight for the final time. So what the hell does pull-ups have to do with losing weight? Well, if you are trying to lose weight, I'm sure that you want to make your goal about more than just losing weight, because losing weight by itself solely is quite boring. And when we make our journey about more than just losing weight and about getting stronger and fitter and becoming the best version of yourself, you are likely to ingrain these habits into your life and maintain your results. Building strength and muscle is really important throughout your fat loss journey to help you with increasing your basal metabolic rate, help you with fighting osteoporosis later in the future. And how good does it feel when you can lift your chin over the bar? It's like the holy grail exercise of just feeling strong and capable. So let's go through everything that you need to know in order to help you with getting there. Okay, firstly, let's talk through the exercise timeline that you need in order to build the strength and capacity to do your first strict pull-up. So you want to be able to do a 20 to 30 second dead hang first. This is what we want to unlock first, the dead hang. This is because you need the shoulder mobility, the strength in your grip to be able to end up hanging on the bar. If you can't do this yet, then what you're going to do is just practice dead hanging every single time you're in the gym. What I like my clients to do is accumulate 60 to 100 seconds in a dead hang in as many sets as it takes to get there. So if you can just do 10 seconds in a dead hang, then you're going to do 6 sets of 10 seconds, and then it's going to take you 3 sets of 20 seconds eventually, and then you're going to be doing sets of 60 seconds and so on and so forth. Whilst you're unlocking your 20 to 30 seconds of dead hanging, you can also start by practicing the pull-up movement in the rack and doing rack pull-ups. Once you're also getting better at your dead hang, we also want to unlock the scapular pull-up, because this is going to initiate that first pull that you need when you are doing your strict pull-up. Okay, now you're on to the next level. You can dead hang for 20 to 30 seconds, you can do some scapular pull-ups, and you are ready to start doing some banded pull-ups. Two different ways that I like to suggest clients do banded pull-ups. You can either loop the band around the rig and stand on it, and then bring your chin over the bar so it's supported by the feet, or you can loop the band around the bar of the pull-up bar and then push your foot in. I often see some people do this with a bent knee. I favor to coach clients with having legs fully straight and squeezed together in the band, because that is how I would suggest that you do your strict pull-up when you are actually doing it as well. It's going to make you feel so much more stronger and be able to brace your core, squeeze your legs, and help you feel stronger with getting your chin over that bar. Whilst you are doing your banded pull-ups, I would recommend that you're still building your capacity with your dead hang. So the dead hang is really good to be using as a warm-up exercise. So doing that at the start of every session before you do your pull-ups is going to help you to get nice and warm, and also be building your grip strength to help you with your pull-ups. Okay, now you've been doing the banded pull-ups for a little while, you are stronger with those, you've been able to decrease the band that you are using from a thicker band, you're now using a thinner band, and maybe you're feeling like, yeah, I can do 3 to 5 reps on a really thin band. We're getting really close to unlocking that first full pull-up. Now you're ready to introduce the negative pull-up. This is probably the one exercise that really transformed my strength with pull-ups and helped me to unlock stronger, more confident reps. So how you're going to do this exercise is you're going to set up a box or a bench near the rig, and you are going to jump over the bar and slowly lower yourself down as slow as you can, and this is going to build strength in the lowering phase of the movement. What you want to try and do is build up some capacity of doing multiple reps of negatives, and then this is going to get you to the point where you are ready to try your first strict rep. What I would recommend doing, if these still feel quite hard, is doing 1 rep, coming down as slow as you can, resting for 20 to 30 seconds, and then doing another rep, and then maybe doing sets of 2 to 3 of these. If you can do consecutive reps, then that's great, and just building up your capacity with the amount of reps you can do with this. I also recommend still continuing to do the banded pull-ups, help with building strength in the full movement on the lightest band that you can. Once the thin banded pull-ups and the negatives are feeling stronger and stronger, you're ready to attempt doing your first strict pull-up. What I would recommend is that you don't just keep trying to see if you can get a rep every single time that you're training pull-ups. Once a week or once every other week to actually check in with your strength is going to be a bit more beneficial, rather than just just trying to attempt and pull yourself over the bar if you're just not there yet. Once you can unlock that holy grail first rep, this is amazing. Let's build on more capacity of doing this. So one thing I like my clients to do is when they can do one full rep, is do a full rep, and then they're going to do 2 to 3, 4 negative reps after that. And then we slowly build up more sets of being able to do 2 reps and then some negatives, and then build up from there. So that is the exercise timeline that you need to unlock your first strict pull-up. Now I want to move on to the mistakes that I see a lot of women making in their journey of achieving their first strict pull-up. The first mistake is not doing them frequently enough. Just doing a pull-up once a week, every other week, and just seeing, am I there yet? That's not going to get you the reps that you want. You need frequency to be able to build up the strength to do it. When I was actually first learning properly and was committing to doing my first strict pull-up, I was doing pull-ups at the start of every training session 4 to 5 times a week, and that really helped with accelerating my strength to be able to get my chin over that damn bar. The mistake I see is women thinking that just doing strength exercises like lat pull downs and rows is going to transfer over to their strict pull-ups. And it's simply not the case. Yes, these exercises are important to help with building muscle and building strength, but just doing lat pull downs isn't training your body to be able to do a strict pull up. Third mistake I see women making is trying to rush the process or start a bit further along the timeline than where their strength and ability is at. If you can't dead hang for 20 to 30 seconds, trying to do negatives or even thin banded pull-ups is just gonna make you feel disheartened, and it's just gonna make you feel like, oh, I'm so far away from it, like why even bother? There are scales and there are exercises that are for your ability that is going to help you with building the strength along the way. So you just need to pick where you're at and build the strength with frequency and consistency, and you will get there. It's so important that we're building the strength where your body's at rather than attempting to do little tiny pull-ups or attempting to get your chin over the bar and you're not getting there. We need to train through full range of motion. The pull-up starts at the bottom in the full dead hang and ends when your chin is over the bar. So doing half reps is just training poor form and not actually helping you to get stronger. We need that dead hang at the bottom. We need the chin over the bar. Cheating yourself in half reps isn't helpful. We want those beautiful full reps to be unlocked. And the last thing, which I kind of just already touched on, thinking that you're too far away from it, so what's the point in even trying? Pull-ups are hard. I am not here to tell you that you are gonna unlock 10 strict pull-ups in 6 months, especially if you can't even do your first one. I unlocked my first strict pull-up back in 2018, and then I only attempted my 10 rep pull-up at the end of 2025. Let me tell you, if I did add more frequency along that timeline, I would have gotten there faster. But it takes time, energy, and commitment. But anyone can get there with the right consistency and training. So if you feel like it feels so far away from you right now, set it as a goal. Think how good it's going to feel when you actually get there. If you want a free training guide that is going to help you with wherever you are at, if you are a complete beginner or if you're almost there, or if you've got a couple of reps and you want to just get better and better, head to the description below. I have a free training guide that you can download that is going to give you 2 sessions per week, add on to your current training that's going to help you to get better and stronger at push-ups and pull-ups. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video useful. If you want to see more videos like this, then make sure you hit the comment below and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will speak to you in the next one.